Well, welcome to this short talk called The Problem. What is the problem we have? Well, the problem we have is that how can we know anything for certain? If you think about it, if I say this circle is the size of the universe, and I place our planet near the middle, and then I look at a human being as a small dot on the planet, it's quickly easy to understand that, in fact, it is very implausible to believe that a small human being in the size of the universe will ever have true, certain knowledge. Our knowledge will always be incomplete, and what is more, we can never be certain that what we do know is actually true, because we can never be certain about all the knowledge that we could have had, that we don't have, that might actually refute what we believe to be true. So we live in a world where there is uncertainty. Well, there should be, but we don't always seem to believe that. We often act as if we know things which we don't really want to say we know. So that is the incompleteness of knowledge, and is the human condition, and there's nothing we can do about that. However, there's one type of knowledge that is certain, and that could give us that ability to say, yes, that is true. And that is knowledge that comes from God. Is outside the universe. He created the universe, and therefore he knows the universe and the world and who we are. The knowledge that comes from God is the only form of absolute knowledge we can have. Do we have access to such knowledge? Well, the Bible claims to be that type of revealed knowledge from God. And so where the Bible speaks on the subject, potentially it is speaking with absolute truth, with certainty that we can believe that coming from God, it is true. How do we know the Bible is such a revealed source of knowledge? The two methods that are used within the Bible to prove it is from God are miracles and fulfilled prophecies. Jesus said, if you don't believe me for what I'm saying, would you at least believe me because of the miracles, the works I've done? And on the road to Emmaus, Jesus confirmed to the two disciples that the resurrection and the death should have taken place. And he does that by going through the Bible and showing the fulfillment of prophecies. So those are two methods that the Bible uses to authenticate that it is a revelation from God. The rest of this site really looks at whether the history of the Bible also backs up its claim to be an accurate revelation from God. In my video 9, I look at the book of Daniel, and that is an opportunity to see how prophecies have been fulfilled. And I have also included on the site a video from Professor Craig Keener that shows how modern miracles are very common and are clearly evidence that the Bible is the revealed word of God. So I trust you will see that by the time you go through this site, there is clear evidence for us to believe that we do have access to an accurate revelation from God, and that is through the Bible. Thank you for listening.